Namo Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Shadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare. If you can try to follow along with the melody, I'll sing it a little bit slower. But usually when we do kirtan, I know we're all very, very far away. You can come closer if you like. Come closer. But usually when we do kirtan, we start around 4:30ish and have half hour of what is called mantra meditation or kirtan of the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. So it's call and response. So I'll sing a melody with the Hare Krishna mantra, and then you all can try to follow behind me. And I'll try not to make it too fancy. All right, we'll try again. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Now you can try. Hare Krishna, good. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, bolo bolo, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Everyone. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Little louder. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, bolo bolo, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hari Bol. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hari Bol. Krishna, Hare Hare. Little louder. Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Nitai Gaura Chandra Gaura Hari, Nitai Gaura Chandra Jaya Gaura Hari. Jaya Jagannatha, Jagannatha, Baladeva, Jaya Shri Subhadra. Jaya Panchatattva, 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 Jaya Panchatattva. Nitai Gaura Haribo, 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 Nitai Gaura Haribo. Nitai Gaura Haribo, 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 Nitai Gaura Haribo. Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Jaya Gurudev. Nitai Gaur Premanande, Hari Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Srila Prabhupada ki, Nitai Gaurachandra ki, Jagnal Bali Subhadra ki, Jai. I want to welcome devotees to our Sunday program. Today is extra special because we have a special guest speaker. His Holiness Bhakti Vasudeva Maharaj ki Jai. And today being the World Holy Name Week, and as we mentioned for the past few weeks that we are going to be starting the Japa seminar workshop. And today is the first day of the session, and Krishna's arrangement by the mercy of Nitai Gaurachandra, Bhakti Vasudeva Maharaj just informed us that he can come, and we are like, perfect. It's very wonderful to have the pure devotee of the Lord, a guru and a sannyasi, to start off the japa seminar, because they are much more potent than we are. I can say that. So I want to request the women to please, those who are sitting on the floor, please come close as possible. There's so much space. When more people come in, it gets too tight at the back, and then we have this big ocean of emptiness. Even the men, please do come closer. Just to give more information of His Holiness Bhakti Vasudeva Maharaj, before I continue to say and share Maharaj's biodata, I'm actually very pleased and at the same time very happy, because Maharaj is my senior most god brother, and when he comes, I know he's bringing my spiritual master with him. So when Maharaj is here, I get extra mercy and blessings because I know that my guru is with him. So I'm very, very happy for that. Maharaj is actually an ISKCON initiating guru, and he's a member of the Spiritual Advisor Bhagavad Assembly, which is called the Sabha, a partnership of the GBC. He has a PhD in Applied Management and Decision Sciences. And I know it's above our pay grade mental comprehension, but Maharaj is very, very scholarly. And he has his PhD from Walden University. He is a consummate scholar practitioner of leadership and organizational change. He has authored over 35 publications in international peer-reviewed journals and has extensive experience integrating Gaudiya Vaishnava technologies with management science. And if you go to Maharaj's website and you read the articles that he has written, it's far out. It's beyond, at least it's beyond my comprehension. It's really, really far and amazing. His recent Best Presentation Award-winning research at the World Academy of Science, Engineering and Technology Conference in London is Sonic Therapeutic Intervention for Preventing Financial Fraud. Amazing topic, really far out topic. His preaching adventures are mainly on members of the academia, professionals, and youth Krishna conscious development. He received his first and second initiation from His Holiness Bhaktitirtha Swami Maharaj in 1986, and a sannyas from His Holiness Jayapataka Swami on February 26, 2009 in Sridham, Mayapur, India. Maharaj, I just remember that is right after our spiritual master's birthday. Yeah. February 26. It just hit me. So such an auspicious. So we are very happy to have Maharaj with us. And please pay attention, because this is going to be the first of the 3 upcoming sessions of our Japa seminar. Maharaj is all yours. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Anasuya Devi. And thank you everyone for coming to participate in this Holy Name Week. Okay, traditionally we call for the mercy, we invoke the mercy of the Lord before we start any discussions, because we are completely dependent on the Lord. We don't really have the emotional courage to do anything without the mercy of the Lord. So we beg for His mercy by chanting the Jarada Madhava. I think all of you are familiar with the Jarada Madhava. Okay, is there someone who's playing the Midanga or no? Okay, there's somebody. Some of the temples that don't have, some of the very big temples that don't have someone who plays Midanga very nicely. So we're advancing anyway. So, all right. You can come forward. I'm not carrying any guns, okay? Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Gopi Janavala Bhakti Giridhari. Yasudhanandana Brajajana Ranjana. Yasudhanandana Brajajana Ranjana. Yasudhanandana Brajajana Ranjana. Yasudhanandana Brajajana Ranjana. Yamuna Tera Vanachari. Yamuna Tera Vanachari. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Srila Prabhupada. Nitai Ga Hare Ba, Hare Ba, Hare Ba, Bala Hare Ba. Jaya Vishnu Bhad Paramahamsa Parivrajacharya Astos Vasudeva Sissiman Divine Grace ISKCON Panacharya Sila A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada Maharaj Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnu Pad Paramahamsa Parivrajacharya Astos Vasudeva Sissiman Divine Grace Sila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Goswami Prabhupada Maharaj Ki Jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnavin Ki Jai, Namacharya Sri Haridasa Koti Ki Jai, Pram Si Kahao Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, Sri Advaita Gatatara Siva Sari Sri Gaura Bhaktavinda Ki Jai, Sri Radha Krishna Gopal Gopinath Shyamakunda Radha Kunda Girigavardhan Ki Jai. Vrindavan Dham Ke Jai, Mathura Dham Ke Jai, Mayapur Navadip Dham Ke Jai, Jagannathpuri Dham Ke Jai, Ganga Maya Yamuna Maya Ke Jai, Srimati Tulsi Devi Bhakti Devi Ke Jai, Sama Veda Bhakti Veda Ke Jai. Nitai Gaur Premanande. All glories to the Sama devotees, all glories to the Sama devotees, all glories to the Sama devotees, all glories to Sisi Gauranga. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. All right, so thank you everyone for coming to participate in this Sunday Feast program, segment of the Sunday Feast program, which is the class. In most temples, during the arti and the class, the people are not many. But during the prasadam, the line is very long, goes into the streets, which is very good. So I've been requested to say something, share something about the holy name, this mantra that we chant, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So this is a mantra. We devotees, they think that this is a religious principle. I don't think so. I think it's a scientific model, science Model, scientific model. In science, we have theories and models. So, this chanting, Prabhupada sometimes would say this Krishna consciousness is a science. So, yes, it's a science. Sometimes the acharyas, they say some things and they stop there. They want us to take us further. Like Rupa Goswami says in Nectar of Instructions, that we have to have confidence. Confidence in someone you trust. You can share your challenges, your life challenges with, your excitements you can share with that person. Why is he confident? Is he confident? Because he will not take you into the streets. If even you tell this person some real secretive things, they keep it to themselves. That is a confidence. But Rupa Goswami did not mention why we need to share something at all, the essence of sharing. What are the scientific basis of sharing? The Rupa Goswami did not go further to mention that. So, Prabhupada also says this Krishna consciousness is a science. And I reasoned with him. There are so many things that we are doing in this Krishna consciousness, including the chanting, that are science-based. Science is based on activity, observation, and the results. You're able to evaluate what you're looking for. What is your goal? Has it been achieved? If it is in the chemical sciences, you have to conduct some experiments based on bringing some elements together. Maybe you would also involve a heating, use a Bunsen burner. And there are sometimes you have to check the gas that emanates from that very interactions. There is a way to test the gas. We have litmus tests. This is science. Activity, observation, results. So Krishna consciousness, especially the chanting, we are in the Holy Name Week, is a science. And today, to begin with this Holy Name Week, we're going to share something about the science-based evidence of the benefits of chanting. Now, keep in mind that Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu established the Sankirtan movements based on science. That's strange to you for the first time, maybe. Let me explain to be clear. Now, Lord Chaitanya's Sankirtan movement is established based on people coming together to chant. Congregational chanting, Sankirtan movement, coming together to chant. Like during the arti, someone is leading the artist, and then the others are following up with the chorus. That is congregational chanting. That is what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu established over 500 years ago when he was on this planet. But how is it science-based? What is the scientific value of that? Yeah, that is a science because this is established on the principle of synergy. Synergy is a scientific principle which basically is a management science principle, management science model, which is based on the fact that when two or more people come together to do a particular thing, the result is always greater than individuals doing that same thing and bringing the results together. It's called synergy. You could go to Google Scholar and Google it. Synergy. Synergy. So it's a science. So bear in mind now that this Hare Krishna movement was found on the basis of science, it means the things that we are doing can be explained scientifically. Oh yeah. If from the inception of this establishment, or from the beginning of this established principles of Sankirtan, If this is a science, it means the things we do, it means the chanting is also a science. So in other words, if we are doing the chanting, we can embark on this process, have some observations, check the results. It's not like something that we just do whimsically. So there are established, proven scientific reports on the benefits of chanting. Now, the purpose of chanting the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra is to attain pure love for Krishna. Krishna Prema Pumato Mohan. This chanting is an intervention. Just like every allopathic intervention has side effects. If even you take a painkiller from the counter, not even a prescribed medication, a painkiller, and you go on taking this painkiller, perhaps as many as you can, every day, non-stop, is going to damage your liver. It's going to have a negative impact. It's going to have negative side effects on your liver. That's why even the painkillers, the doctors, they prescribe the medicine for you to take or for us to take within a metacognitive time frame, within a specific time frame. They don't put you on painkiller drug or any type of medication to relieve a pain for life. And they have a time period, a time frame. Because these medicines do have side effects. Take for instance, you undergo chemotherapy. It's targeted towards treating a particular problem. But any chemotherapy, although it's within a metacognitive time frame, it does cause some side effects on the patient. This is the nature of interventions in the allopathic world. This chanting is also an intervention. And because, see, my degree is not in religion, it's not in philosophy, and my colleagues, my friends are, in most cases, unbelievers, agnostics, and so we don't use the word chanting, for instance, in my research. I substitute it with a term that I coined, sonic therapeutic intervention. And sonic therapeutic intervention simply means what? The recitation of different transcendental sound vibrations and bringing about a positive change in individual's life, either collectively or individual. And in my specific research areas, when I say sonic therapeutic intervention, I'm referring to the chanting of the Maha Mantra. And I remember reading an article of reported about Prabhupada's visit in Chicago when Prabhupada was on the planet. And a police officer approached Prabhupada and asked him, Swamiji, what can your movement do about crime? And Prabhupada said, if people chant, crime will go down. Now, some researchers conducted their study in Washington, D.C. in 1990. They embarked on chanting, public chanting. Before they started that experiment of the chanting, they checked with the crime diary, with the D.C. crime diary, and recorded the crime rate. Within the period that they did the chanting, public chanting for a couple of days. Within the period they were chanting, they also checked the crime rate. They compared both, and they found that the crime rate plummeted within the District of Columbia during that period they were chanting. This is basically called, in science, a quantitative research, because it involves some measurements. The researchers have to conduct their study in a conducive environment that is not so much influenced by external forces. They didn't necessarily use the Hare Krishna mantra. They chant different mantras. But that was the result. Now, because Prabhupada said that when people chant, the crime within that environment plummets. So basically, each time you gather here to chant, you're doing a lot of help to the whole of this area, the whole of this municipality, because you're helping in reducing the crime wave. Now, following the cue from the experiments of these researchers and proper statements, I also conducted my own research in 2021. I had it was a hermeneutic phenomenological research. Hermeneutic phenomenology is about the lived experiences of those who perform a particular or who are involved in a particular phenomenon. No, in this case, I experimented, I conducted research on people who've been chanting. And we found that the chanting actually helps people to control their tendency to cheat. And these were particularly people who work in the finance industry. So I had that research report results presented at the World Academy of Science, Engineering and Technology in London on June 28, 2021. And in the research, I basically explained the connotative meaning of sonic therapeutic intervention. Jai, Sisi, Guranatayik, Jai. In the research, I explained the connotative meaning of sonic therapeutic intervention being, in this case, chanting the Hare Krishna mantra. Now, that very research, this is the World Academy of Science, Engineering and Technology Conference. The research received the Best Presentation Award, and it was published in the International Journal of Mechanical and Industrial Engineering. Mechanical and Industrial Engineering. Not in the Journal of Religion, not in the Journal of Philosophy. So, mechanical and industrial engineering, that is pure science. So those who even are not devotees, they accepted it. That chanting helps to mitigate crime. Now, we can say, now in the morning, we never hear about any report about now in the morning being a criminal. But we can't tell the scholars that, hey, now the morning was not a criminal. He is one of the propagators of the chanting. He chants every day, non-stop. We can also tell the scientists out there that, hey, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he propagated these holy names. And the Goswamis, they are not criminals. You talk to Goswamis. What are you talking about? And therefore, we were impelled to conduct the research in just like the way every other scholar conducts the research. So your chanting has been accepted as a scientific model by management scientists too. Now, there are many researches that have sprung up within the past 5 years and even beyond on the importance or the benefits of chanting. Keep in mind that these benefits are just positive side effects of the chanting. They are not the objective criterion of chanting. In other words, they are not the goal, the ultimate goal of the chanting. Because the ultimate goal of the chanting is to arouse pure love for Krishna. So here there are wonderful positive side effects. In fact, in 1990, David Wolf, who conducted his PhD dissertation on the effects of chanting the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra on anxiety, depression, and the gunas. He came up with results that is also a quantitative research that was at Florida State University. And that was even a dissertation presentation, dissertation research, quantitative study. He came up with results that the chanting helps in mitigating mental health challenges such as anxiety and depression. This research was echoed by other researchers who also investigated the effect of the chanting on stress, anxiety, and depression. And you could Google on the web, and you'll see all this stuff. Chanting or mantra meditation, mental health. You will see. You go to Google Scholar and Google that. Or just Google the general web. And you will see a number of research reports on this chanting. How the side effects of this chanting basically helps in mitigating the challenges of mental health. People have to spend so much money in dealing with mental health situations. Now, even we don't have a mental health challenge, we don't know the future. As we are aging, so many complications are brought to bear. Therefore, we should take, even we don't want to go back to Godhead, assuming, I'm fine in the material world here. I don't want to go anywhere. I'm very fine. Still, we need to improve on our mental health now. There is no limit to how we can improve our mental health. Therefore, the chanting is an imperative factor. It is something that we need to understand. Why are we doing it? Why we need to continue to do it? Why we need to improve on it in terms of quality and quantity? Because the more we embark on this journey, the more benefits that accrue. Not only mental health, the chanting has also been proven by scientists, researchers, to be a major contributory factor to improving attention span. You need high quality attention span to be able to excel in your career. You need high attention span to have high grades in college. And this is what the chanting does. So, especially, this is very good for parents. Because sometimes you ask your little child, chant and be happy. And it's a typical American child. She says, Dad, I'm happy. So what would you say next? Except you decide to bully the child. But bullying is not also allowed in America. So the child defeats you with their argument. They are telling you, you propose, chant and be happy. And he says or she says, Dad or Mom, I'm happy. So I don't need to chant. What will be the next what philosophy will you advance next? Except to be angry and you bully the child and all this type of things. But then you end up becoming a child abuser, and you can land in trouble. I have two of my friends. The wife has a PhD, the man has a PhD. They had a baby. They had some kids in America. In America here, it's so sad. They had some kids in America here, and now they went to India. Get us in trouble. The older girl has put the parents in trouble. Reported that she was abused. And so they're my friends, the family. So I remember the wife, she was telling me, Maharaj, we are Indians. This is how we grow my children. They do something wrong. Yes, we can spank. So hear this. If you're a young man, hoping to be married, and have children in America, you have to keep your culture in your country first. When it comes to tampering, violence, either emotional or physical, on your child. Because they may be quiet today. They may be quiet today. Tomorrow, they may raise an alarm. Oh, I was abused when I was a child. And in this country, it's a serious matter. And it's so easy to fall into that trap because you may tell the child, hey, Govinda, let's chant japa. Chant and be happy. And he says, Dad, I'm happy. I don't need to chant. So here is how you can defeat that argument, because almost every child wants to improve on their grades in school. Even those who are having AAA, they want to have A+. So then you can advance this argument that, hey Govinda, I hear you. You're happy. Okay, I agree with you. Let's forget that. Do you like to have high grades in school? He said, yes. Try any child. Ask your kids, little kids, would you like to improve on your grades? They will tell you for sure, yes. Because kids want high grade. And attention span helps the child in a better concentration. Better concentration implies being able to read, absorb what they read, and be able to reproduce what they read during what they've absorbed during the exams or tests. So the chanting has been proven by scientists to be an effective tool in promoting high attention span. These are not philosophical theses. They are not religious dogmas. It's called science. Research, quantitative research, is science. And therefore, the parent can use this argument about the high attention span in terms of improving the grades of the child to be able to convince or persuade the child in chanting. The parents need to be equipped with high sense of persuasive skills. And scientific values like that add value to your persuasive skill in trying to convince your child to get on the journey of chanting. So the chanting helps in improving the attention span of the chanter. And if you compare the educational values of those who have been chanting and those who are not chanting, there's a big difference. I can tell you my own lived experience. When I was ordered to go do a PhD by my spiritual master. He asked me earlier to go and preach to professors, and then I go overboard, completely overboard. and surprising with amazing results. Because within 3 years, I had my first 25 publications. So he ordered me, hey, Vasudeva, just go and go get a PhD. So then when I was doing the PhD, something happened. There was a course that is titled Quantitative Reasoning and Analysis. It's statistics. PhD level statistics. We were 10 PhD students in that course. And it's a required course. If you don't get your credit in that course, you cannot go and do your dissertation. We're 10 PhD scholars in that class. All the other scholars, 9 scholars, they failed that course. I was the only person who passed. And I got 90 plus. That means A plus. So the white professor, he was the white professor, he fell in love with me. He thought, a black dude. So there's a big difference. If you are a regular chanter for years, your intelligent quotient is far higher than those who have not been embarking on this process. Keep in mind, that is not the goal of the chanting. It's just one of the positive side effects. People need to understand, hear, and know this so that you know what you are doing. You know the benefits that accrue from what you are doing, besides the ultimate goal. Now, the chanting also has been proven to be an effective tool in mitigating insomnia. People sometimes can't sleep. And the doctors, they know this. Some people have experienced this. Imagine when you can't sleep, you're restless the whole day. So the chanting, and this you can observe in the devotional communities. If you ever live in Hare Krishna temple, Hare Krishna community, you see, sleeping is not, they don't buy it with money in the Hare Krishna community. I have seen devotee eat, and after eating, sitting down eating, after eating, he falls back like this and just slept. Oh, yeah. The prasadam sometimes could be like a sleeping drug. So if you overeat it, forget it. You will pay the price for it. Sleep. So this is a very recent research study conducted and published last year, 2023. Chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra or mantra meditation, helping in mitigating insomnia. All that I'm saying, you could Google on the web and you see the research report that we are talking about. So the chanting has been proven beyond reasonable doubt as a science model for helping in creating a positive change in society. So what we are doing is not just some religious imposition. Oh, I took a vow to chant 16 rounds, so I must have to chant. It's not just that, but it is a means of helping ourselves to live better lives, positive social change, positive spiritual change. And therefore, in this very period of the year, when we are talking about Holy Name Week, it is important for us to know the science-based benefits of chanting, so that when we are chanting and we are encouraging people to chant, we are able to have that emotional courage to prosecute this process in earnest. Thank you very much. Any comments or questions? Yes, any comments or questions? Okay.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, wonderful, wonderful lecture on the glories of chanting. You mentioned the chanting's benefit is not to increase the high attention span, but it has different benefit. Can you elaborate on what is the ultimate benefit of chanting?
Okay, thank you. Thank you. The ultimate benefit of chanting is Krishna Prema Pumato Maha, to develop pure love for Krishna. So we're chanting, and in most temples, every morning before we go into the japa, they recite these strategies for pure chanting. We call it offenses to be avoided in the process of chanting in holy name. 10 offenses to be avoided. I call them strategies for improving sonic therapeutic interventions. So, our chanting in the initial stage could be very distracting and very disappointing. Sometimes people stop chanting because they claim, I'm not having a taste, no ruchi. I remember, I went to Poland, and the president of that community, ISKCON president, a man is a medical doctor, a cancer doctor. They have a single daughter. At the time, the girl was 16. Prior to attaining 16 years of age, she was chanting. And when she became an adolescent, she stopped chanting. So the mother was in anxiety. She requested I speak to her. So but then in the conversation, I asked why she stopped chanting. Just backing up the very reality that chanting in the beginning could be sometimes it could be so destructive, and you want to give it up. So when I asked her, the mom was there in the sitting room, the grandmother, the father's mom was also there. And so when I asked, the reason she gave? Why she stopped chanting? She said because she was not having any taste. So I asked her whether she had taste in going to school. And then the mother busted out laughing. I said, hey, Mataji, you asked me to do some service for you, to encourage your daughter to chant. I'm doing the service and you're laughing. She said, Maharaj, you hit the nail on the head. I said, explain, I don't understand what you mean. She said, oh, this girl, when she comes back from school, she will come straight to my room and chastise me heavily. And say, Mom, you send me to school to just go and suffer, and you stay behind here to sleep and eat. So, and so her response was, if I didn't go to school, I didn't go to college, your father, who is a medical doctor, he wouldn't have come to marry me. So the girl said, although she didn't have taste in going to school, so she said that although she didn't have taste, I said, do you have taste in going to school? She said, no. So I said, but so why are you going to school? She said, because of our future. So I said, even this chanting, you may not have taste for it now, but in the future you will have taste. It's a process. You get to that stage of ruchi. This stage is very distracting and could be, infuriating sometimes. But then when you progress, you get to clearing stage, you get to ruchi, you get to baba, and you get to prema, where everything happening in this world is like practically you're not part of it. You're in a different world. All the physical body is here. And even before you get to prema, just ruchi alone could be very distractive to your material activities. Because then you don't want to stop chanting. Because it's juicy, it's very tasty, Now, one of our acharyas, he didn't go to school. On Babaji, he would be chanting by the bank of the Ganga. And, people, is it Ganga or Yamuna? I can't remember. But we were chanting by the bank of the river. And just to alleviate people from the fear of dying in hunger, he would sometimes pick some sand on the ground and put it inside his mouth. He was not having hunger anymore from the chant. So, we're not Babajis, we're preachers. So chant and eat too. If you come to Baba or Prema, still eat, because we need to set an example for others. So yes, we can attain that higher level of Baba, Ruchi, Baba, and Prema in this life. In this life. Therefore, we need to understand the ultimate purpose of the chanting is to attain Krishna Prema. Yeah. Any other comment or question? Yes, please.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, very amazing lecture.
Thank you.
Because, I'm also from an engineering background, so I felt very connected
Thank you.
when you spoke about those things. So, Maharaj, one question I had was, sometimes I have a discussion with devotees, and they tell me that, hey, if Baba or the Baba Bhakti, that's where we want to be. Like, why are we doing Vaidhi Bhakti? Why so many rules and regulations? So, why this Vaidhi Bhakti process? I want to be in Baba Bhakti. So, as a devotee, what should be my response?
It's like someone saying, I want to be a doctor. He or she is in high school. He said, I want to I want to get a PhD. What will be her response? To be serious with your studies, be focused, be mindful. If you're a girl, be mindful so that you don't just play around and become pregnant. You drop out from school. That desire to become, to get a PhD will not be there, or may not be there, because you'll be discouraged and parents will be angry and throw you out of focus. And you become deprived of achieving your ultimate desire. So, yes, we want to attain Baba. That's a good desire. That's a very good desire. But we need to understand that to attain Baba, we go through a process. The process begins with the chanting, offensive chanting, clearing stage, offenseless chanting. Then we move on to Ruchi, before we go on to Baba. So, people don't start school and then they jump up to go and get. They want to go to college, but they start with kindergarten. And then primary school, high school. So that's a process. In education, there's a process. Chanting also, there's a process. It's a process where we systematically follow the grand norms of chanting. Chanting during the Brahma Muhurta hours is the best time. If you want to really attain Baba, you regulate your life. To say one thing is pretty easy. Whether they are ready to practice, follow the process, that's another thing. So yeah, and sometimes like some people will say, look, I love God, I need to see God. Can you show me God? The response is, do you have the eyes to see God? Because your eyes need to be anointed with pure love. Again, pure love. And to attain pure love for God, there's a process. If people don't want to follow the process and they're just demanding, show me God, you don't have the qualifications to see God. Yeah, so Baba someone has a desire to attend Baba, which is a good thing, but they should start the process of chanting, which in the beginning could be very challenging because we're not able to concentrate even on the chanting. But with time, those distractions weighed off, and we can hear the 32 syllables: Hare Krishna Rama. So it's a process. Tell them it's a process. You begin from somewhere. You want to become a doctor, begin from somewhere. You want to become a lawyer, begin from somewhere. It's a school process. Chanting is a devotional process that enables us to attain Baba. So it's not too late. You can start it. Tell them you can start. This is the process. Otherwise, some people they just want some magic wand. Okay, just give it to me. Anybody can have it. So why don't you follow the process, and then you can attain it? Oh yeah. I mean, like someone will ask, but how do I really deal with this issue of, my senses are going wild when I'm chanting and all these things? What does Krishna say? Krishna said, wherever the mind goes, drag the mind back. Like a little 2 years, 1.5 years old kid that, if you're not very watchful, they could be out of the house and, enjoy themselves. So we are watchful, we chant mindfully to be able to see how we are making progress. We hear the 32 syllables. Prabhupada recommended that, so that helps in forestalling the impudence, the obstinacy of the mind. Yeah. Thank you. Any other last question? Because we have 2 more minutes. Is that correct? Right? Sunda, it's 2 more minutes. Is that correct? Okay. Because see, in America, I like following time. Well, in India, you ask devotees who ask you to give a class in India, when is this class ending? They tell you, and I have that experience. Then they will tell you, oh Maharaj, this is not America, just go on 1:00, give the class. Well, here we are conscious about time. So, all right. Any other comments or questions? The males, they've asked, 2 males asked a question already, right? So what about the Mataji? See, we don't want to make women feel that they're being marginalized. I've been traveling. And I got this, this report about women marginalization, in Europe. So, and sometimes people are afraid even to speak because they are afraid of what you call. Anyway, so women are also given the chance to ask questions. Women are given chances to give classes in our movement. At least in America, we are not in India. India, you may not be able to do that, but here in America, you allow women are temple presidents and whatever. So, ladies, please, excuse me, how do you address ladies in the temple here? Is it Prabhus or Matajis? Huh? Oh, really? Also, there's a difference also in America. So anyway, Matajis, please ask questions. 2 Prabhus, 2 men have already asked questions. So we want to create a balance. Women should feel free. That they should not think that, you don't have, you've been suppressed or, you've been pushed to be a backbencher. No one is a backbencher in ISKCON America. ISKCON United States. You have any comments or questions from the ladies? Okay.
I apologize. I had to take the Sunday school, but The women didn't ask questions, Maharaj?
No, they have not asked yet. The two men have asked questions, and we want to create a balance. We want the woman to feel free.
We got one here, Maharaj.
Okay.
I take the mic and it works, Maharaj.
Okay. Thank you.
Hare Krishna Maharaj.
Hare
Very beautiful lecture.
Thank
and
you.
a very good topic. So Maharaj, you gave an example of how chanting benefits, the connection between individuals, the congregation chanting. You gave a very beautiful example of the crime, the quantitative example. I was thinking if we have to, do the practice of chanting with the kids, explain them the benefits, especially when it comes to how it is beneficial scientifically to your own self, where our body is connected to the brain. We think by brain, at times not by heart, right? How can we give them an example of, and relating to the scientific, how the chanting can be beneficial to your own self, where your body have so many connections with the brain, so many bones, so many organs, right? So how can we give that example to youth?
Yeah, it's a very simple thing, and I mentioned it. Thank you for your question. I mentioned it here that majority of children, they want to improve in their grades in school. If even their A grades, they want to have A plus. Ask any child, any schooler, ask anybody. They will say, yeah, I need to improve more. So here, amongst the benefits of the science-based evidence of the benefits of chanting, the chanting helps to improve grades, academic performance. Because the chanting directly helps in improving cognitive skills. It helps in promoting perceptual and motor skills. It helps in improving attention span. All of these phenomena are agencies of higher grades. So if the mentor of these young people or the parents of these young people, they have this in their palm, it's a very powerful persuasive skill. Because children, I remember in Kolkata, I went to a program, a couple, my aspiring disciples, they have grown-up kids who are in graduate school. And so they had two kids who, one of them is doing a PhD in quantum mechanics. She wasn't chanting at the time. Another one was doing his master's in one IIT, Institute of Technology, in India there. So this girl who is doing her PhD in quantum mechanics, she was in the class that day that I came to their home for their home program. She was not chanting, but when she heard about my background, she asked a question during the question and answers. Her question was, she said, Maharaj, what is in there in the chanting? What? As a scientist, she wanted to know, what am I going to get from it? Forget about going back to God. What am I going to get from it? Then I explained, I gave her, the science-based evidence of the benefits of chanting, including how it helps to promote academic performance. So yeah, we need to have this science-based information on the benefits of chanting, so that we can convince people very, very easily. Otherwise, someone, I was in Michigan, and my friend was telling me, his brother came, visited. Brother is not a devotee. So the president was trying to convince the brother to chant. And he told, if he's an IT guy, big guy, he frankly told the temple president, I'm happy. And, he couldn't really advance any persuasive evidence to convince this guy. So then, we'll find out, with all of these data available at our disposal, it will help us to preach to people, especially who hitherto may not be interested in chanting. But if even you're happy, look, another thing is dementia. Some studies also have come up with results, reports, that meditation helps in mitigating our vulnerability to dementia. There's so much stuff, okay? There's so much of science-based evidence stuff right now on the planet that could be used to motivate people who are not highly religious, highly spiritual, to participate in the chant. Yeah. Thank you for your question. So one more question from the ladies to balance it up. Yeah, we want to encourage the ladies to ask questions too. Any more questions from the ladies?
Maharaj, I have a question.
Okay.
Nice question, Ruchi, actually, because I was just coming out of Sunday class, and we are encouraging the class that we are handling, myself and Jit Mitra, the middle school class, the age, and we started engaging them to chant one round a day.
Oh, good.
At least to get them, accustomed and get it into a natural habit. And what I've also realized is sometimes the kids, they need coaching, coaxing and pushing. So how can the parents help them to see the seriousness, or how can the child, go to the parents saying, can you help me in fulfilling this one run of chanting? Like how can the parent and the child have that nice reciprocation to achieve that one run of chanting daily, Maharaj?
Thank you. That's a very insightful question. Very nice question. Now, anyone who is chanting will report to you about some favorable experience. Anybody who is chanting. They may not have attained Krishna Prema. They may not even have attained Ruchi, but they report to you some favorable experience. Some bad habit they are no longer interested in. And for a beginner, you need to just be able to motivate that beginner with some of the science-based evidence on the benefits of chanting that relates to their future development. And that is especially with the educational life. So I was mentioning that the chanting helps in promoting cognitive skills, perceptual and motor skills, attention span. All these constitute high academic performance. And so if the person who is encouraging the child, if the parent has this information at hand, they can use these to convince the child, because children are like the non-devotees who will ask you what is in there in the chanting. If even they don't ask you, remember, this is at the back of their mind. You ask me to do something, what is in there for me? What am I going to gain from it? If you bring this whole idea of going back to God, we are prisoners and all those type of things, a typical American child will challenge that idea. He said, Mom, I'm not a prisoner. No, Dad, I'm not a prisoner. I'm a free guy. Or you present this idea of chant and be happy. Oh, Mom, I'm happy. But you bring up this idea, see, I tell you a story. There was my friend's child, 6 years old boy, in one of the states I visited here in the US. So last time when I visited the area, the mother, she told me a story about this boy. He said he will not go to college. 6 years old, he already told the parents he will not go to college. Why? Because for him, college means to get some skills and get money to feed yourself. He said, I will just help the devotees who are cooking in the kitchen and I can get my food. So why do I need to go to college? For what? And the parents, they couldn't defeat that argument. 6 years old. They couldn't defeat that argument. So when I went there, they told me this to help. So I said, look, I'm not going to talk to this boy. He seems to be a tough boy. I'm not going to talk to him as an authority. I need to talk to him as a friend. So then, the period I was there, I built up a relationship with him. So one day we were conversing, and I asked such and such, so do you like this, your big house? She said, yes, yes, yes. I said, okay, you know how your parents got this big house for you? He said, no. I said, oh, they went to college, acquired very good degrees, good skills, and then they came out, they worked for some years and saved money and buy this big house for you. Would you like to go to college? He said, yes, yes, yes. Yes, so we need to have persuasive skills because the traditional American child will not just buy your idea that they chant and be happy, you chant you so that you go back to God and you're a prisoner and all those. No, they don't give a damn about those type of things. So you have to have extra devotional skills to convince the child. So in that way, they'll be motivated. So that same boy, he was not chanting. But then something happened to him. One day he had a bad dream. So he woke up in the night and said, Mommy, give me beats, give me beats, give me beats. I need to chant. Yeah. He knows that Krishna protects. He has had this. This is in his mindset. And so he lives with this type of mindset. So when he had a bad dream, he ordered, in the night, he ordered the monk to give him beads. He wants to chant. So we don't have to wait for the child to have a bad experience to persuade the child. But we could persuade the child and listen. See, I'm sorry to say this, but this is a general disease. Parents pose a threat to children most of the time. Because most times we act as bullies. We give orders. But see, the conditioned soul does not want any orders. If you tell a 2-year-old child, hey, David, sit down there, that is the time devil will stand up. In other words, I have my own authority. Do your worst. We need to change our gear when we are dealing with children. Most people, they didn't study child psychology, so they don't know how to deal with children. But if you're having children, you better read up some stuff about child psychology. Otherwise, you will not be making progress in creating a cordial relationship alongside with your child taking your instructions to heart. Because once you tell the child something and they disagree, the tendency is to be angry and be reactive. But what did Krishna say? Tam titikshaswa bharata. That does not apply to us as parents. It applies to us. When a child says something silly, she or he does something silly, Krishna is putting you on test. whether you pass that test of Tam Titikshaswa Bharata. If you are able to pass that test, you can address that issue when your mind, when you're sober, when you're calm, when your anger has calmed down. Two wrongs cannot make a right. And parents, in most cases, have failed this litmus test. Tam Titikshaswa Bharata. Your child does something silly and you are reactive instead of being proactive. To groom kids is not a joke. To be a parent and create a loving, sustainable relationship with your kids is not a joke. It's not a juicy business. You need skills to be able to perfect in that. Those who are planning to have children, they should hear this. So thank you. All right, I think that we have to adjourn this meeting. Holy name with Ki Jai.
Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Srila Prabhupada. Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Shri Guru Charana Padma Kevala Bhakti Sadma. Shri Guru Charana Padma Kevala Bhakti Sadma. Bandhamu Isavadana Ma Bandhamu Isavadana Savadana Mate Jahar Prasade Bhai E Bhavatoriya Jai Krishna Prapti Hoy Jahan Hoy Te Krishna Prapti Hoy Jahan Hoy Te Guru Mukha Padma Bhakya Chitete Koriya Kya Arana Kori Ho Mane Asha Arana Kori Ho Mane Asha Shri Guru Sharane Rati Eshe Uttama Gati Shri Guru Sharane Rati Eshe Uttama Gati He Prasade Pure Sarva Asha Jai Prasad Pure Sarva Asha चक्षुदान दिलो जे जन्मे जन्मे प्रभु पे चक्षुदान दिलो जे जन्मे जन्मे प्रभु से दिव्य ज्ञान हृदय प्रकाशित दिव्य ज्ञान हृदय प्रकाशित प्रेम भक्ति जहाँ होते अविद्या विनाश जाते प्रेम भक्ति जहाँ होते अविद्या विनाश जाते वेद गाय जहाँ चरित वेद गाय जहाँ चरित श्री गुरु करुणा सिंधु आदम जनार बंधु श्री गुरु करुणा सिंधु आदम जनार बंधु लोकना लोकेरा जीवाना Vedas Sutri Bhuvana Srila Prabhupada Patita Pavana Jaya Prabhupada 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 Srila Prabhupada Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Nitai Gaura Haribo, 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 Nitai Gaura Haribo. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pasyacha Deshatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivashadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivashali Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivashadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Bol, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Bolo bolo. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. A little louder, Haribo! Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Bol Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Jai Nitai Gora Chandra Nitai Gora Chandra Gora Hari
Paramahansa Parivajakachaja Stotra Satsisimadis Divine Grace A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Shri Prabhupada Ki Nityanila Pravishna Om Vishnu Pad Paramahansa Parivajakachaja Stotra Satsisimadis Divine Grace Shri Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Maharaj Prabhupada Ki Ananta Koti Vaishnavinda Ki Namacharya Shri Haridas Thakur Ki ISKCON founder Acharya Shri Prabhupada Ki Prem Se Kaho Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Se Advaita Gadadhar Sivasari Gaura Bhaktavinda Ki Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopa Gopinath Shamakund Radha Kund Giri Govardhan Ki Vrindavan Dham Ki Mathura Dham Ki Navadvip Dham Ki Jagannath Puri Dham Ki Jagannath Swami Ki Ganga Mai Ki Jamuna Mai Ki Tulsi Devi Ki Bhakti Devi Ki Hare Krishna Mahamantra Ki Samaveda Bhakta Vrinda Ki Nitai Gaura Premanande. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the lotus feet of Sri Sri Guru and Gauranga. Hare Krishna. Namaste Narasimhaya Namaste Narasimhaya Praladaladanayini Hiranyakasipu Vakshaha Silatankana Kanaye Silatankana Kanaye Ito netinga barato netingo Yato yato yami tato netingo By here netingo hilaye netingo Narasingha Madhin Saranam Papadi Narasingha Madhin Saranam Papadi Avakala Kamala Vaharaka Avuta Singha Dalita Hiranyakasipu Tanu Bringa Ishavadita Narahari Rupa Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Kesavarihito Narari Rupa Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya nothing ade, nothing ade, nothing ade, Jaya nothing ade. Jaya Prahlad Maharaj, Jaya Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Jaya Prahlad Maharaj. Haribo, 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 Itakora Haribo. Itakora Haribo, 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 Itakora Haribo. Shinga Bhagwan ki, Prahlad Maharaj ki, Om Premanande.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Srila Prabhupada ki, Nitya Gaurachandra ki, Jagannath Baladev Subhadra ki, Jai. Want to welcome devotees to our Sunday program, and I hope all of you learned at least a one or two from His Holiness Bhakti Vasudeva Maharaj. Let me see by show of hands how many of us have at least one takeaway from his class. Nobody? I think we have to have a pop quiz. The women didn't get one takeaway from the class? Thank you, Ruchi. Who else? Thank you, Ananya. Thank you, Mother Badangi. Thank you, Ratsusuga. Who else? Anuradha, come on. Better have one, because then I'll get the pop quiz. They are afraid of it, right? Because they know I will do that. That's how I roll, as they say. Whenever we hear classes, we must have at least one takeaway. If not, it's just noise. We've just come and wasted the Krishna's time. We should always have at least one takeaway whenever we hear such potent lecture, especially given by a pure devotee of the Lord. Senior devotees have at least one takeaway. If we don't have one takeaway, that means either Facebook was distracting us, because the gadget is right there, right? The bzzz sound. Even though it says silent, we can say the bzzz sound, Or Instagram or Snapchat or something over there. There's so much over there. But no, we got to give full attention. Please, I really, really hope, because hearing from the lips of a pure devotee of the Lord is very rare. It's like diamonds. Not easily achievable. Very, very rare. So, okay, then how many of us enjoyed and learned from the lecture? At least that we have show of hands? Thank you, Krishna. Hari Bol. I feel happy now because at least, we have all benefited. So, Maharaj will be in town for another 5 to 6 days. And we are humbly requesting devotees, if you would like to take personal darshan of Maharaj, please come and see me. He would be very happy to give time to anyone who would like to come and see him, talk to him. Like I said, as we mentioned, he's in the field of academia professionals, profession and youth development, very, very much. He has done a lot of corporate preaching, and you know, and especially when he meets any youth, he will challenge them to go to school. If they finish their bachelor's, he will challenge them to do master's. If they finish master's, he will make them do a PhD. That's Maharaj for you. Because he believes that whatever we learn, we can use it in Krishna service. So please, if you would like to have a personal darshan with Maharaj, please do come see me, and I will definitely arrange for anyone who would like to see Maharaj. And like I said, he'll be here till for another 5 to 6 days. So please do let me know. We have upcoming few festivals coming up. Before I go for that, we have another special guest speaker, and it's going to be a weekday. It's Thursday, October 10th at 6 in the evening. And I don't know how many of you have heard from the spiritual master, but his name is His Holiness Bhakti Chaitanya Swami. And he's all the way coming from South Africa. Very amazing spiritual master. Very eloquent, very, I can't find the right word, but he's like paka, as they say. Aristocrat, thank you. He is very aristocrat in how he carries on his Krishna consciousness. So please do mark your calendar for October 10th, Thursday, 6 p.m. Maharaj will be coming just for one evening. He's not staying over. So if we want the mercy, please block your calendars, make time available, tell your boss you have to go for a week, 1 hour chutti, whatever. Give excuses. If you need help, I can give you more excuses what to tell your boss. I'm very expert at that because I use it a lot of time in my office. Believe me, quite a bit. Yes. You can tell you know what? Very good. Excellent question. Perfect. And I'll tell you why. I love this kind of questions. When my girls, I can't say kids because they're not kids anymore. When my girls were in grade school, when they were in school, whenever it was Janmastami, Radhastami, Gaur Purnima, Govardhan Puja, any festivals, I tell the teacher, we have a religious holiday. Please excuse my child. And they never say no. Why? Because we are fortunate to live in the country where we have freedom of religion. Are Baba, use it to your advantage. So my kids has always skipped school and all Vaishnav holidays. You can ask them. I tell them, skip it. And I tell the teacher, it's a religious holiday for us and we observe it. They said, sure, give a note, problem solved. So they have the whole day to participate in Janmastami. So yes, tell your teacher, tell your parental teacher, it's a religious holiday. Please excuse, and by law, they have to because we live in a country where there is freedom of religion. What do you guys think? Good idea? It's so easy. I told you, I have ideas, come to me. I'll give you ideas. Yeah, but let your parents give you the final word, okay? Because you're still a child. But yeah, so please encourage the kids. This is how, we can use that time off so that they can really engage all day in Krishna consciousness. So please do mark your calendar for October 10th, Thursday evening, 6 p.m. with His Holiness Bhakti Chaitanya Swami. Followed by that, we have our, again, last week I think we said 8-hour kirtan. It's now 12 hours. It's 12-hour kirtan from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. And I believe we have about, where is Rajesh? Is not here. Okay, Mano, 21 kirtaniyas? We have 21 kirtaniyas coming from out of town. That's a lot. It is I think it's the biggest we've ever had in the history of ISKCON of Harrisburg. So we heard a beautiful class by Maharaj about the chanting of the holy name, the importance of chanting, the power of chanting, the power of the holy name, what it does, what it can help us materially, spiritually, physically, mentally, emotionally. It has power. The holy name has power if we use it in the right way. So I humbly request devotees to please participate in our 12-hour kirtan happening on Saturday, October 12th from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. All 12 hours, just sitting and chanting the holy name. It's like sitting in Goloka Vrindavan and absorbing the holy name and thinking, wow, what beauty. This is what it feels like to chant the holy name. 12 hours. So please mark your calendars for that. And following that, October 31st, American calendar, what is that? But I'll tell you some good news. Exactly! Diwali! So bye-bye Halloween, hello Diwali. Right? So you want to dress up for Diwali? Bye-bye Halloween, come for Diwali. You know, while the kids are trick-or-treating and whatnot they're doing there, come and dress up for Krishna on Diwali. Beautiful time. And it falls on October 31st, interestingly. And it's an evening program. So please, we welcome devotees, spread the word around. We will have a Diwali program in this temple on October 31st. Bring your friends, bring your neighbors, bring your whole town if you need to. Because we can tell them bye-bye Halloween and hello Diwali. I think we should use it as our flyer motto. I kind of like that, you know. So that's the announcements for now. Before we end, I don't have my other kid. Oh, Jit Mitra, Haribol. Jit Mitra, can you chant the prasadam prayers for me, please? And also before we leave, can you please take darshan of the deities? And oh, thank you. If anyone needs tulsi for their home, please, yes. Oh, Hare Krishna Mataji. Thank you. Nice. Thank you for coming. So I did not meet you. I apologize. But thank you for coming. So nice to have you here. I've heard glories about you from your daughter. Thank you so much. Very, very nice to have you. Before anyone leave, please, there are tulsi. Yes. Oh, Haribol. See? Even though I have glasses, it's bifocal, so I can see sometimes. So your name, Prabhu? Sumit. Welcome. Very nice. This is your first time here? Wonderful. Hari Bol. Very nice. So happy to have you. And I assume you're from local? Oh, you're just driving by. Nice. Well, I'm glad you stopped by. Perfect timing for prasadam. Awesome. Thank you so much. Oh, my goodness. We have a lot of guests today. I love it. Your name, Mataji? Ritika. Ritika. K. Kritika. Little bit deaf, getting old. Welcome. Thank you so much. And local from here too? Haribol. So she's a Vrindavan Vasi. Haribol. What mercy, right? See, this is a very small world. Very, very small. Thank you so much. Did I miss any other new guest here? For the first. Yes. Your name? Yes, Hare Krishna Prabhu. Thank you so much. You know, I have something called aging process. I tend to forget faces, but welcome Prabhu. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna. This young couple, this young man right there, both of you. Oh, Haribol. Very nice. Nice to have you here. Michael. Welcome, Michael. Very nice to have you too. Great, wonderful. Did I miss any? Somehow the Lord is bringing new guests, so I'm very happy. Did I miss anyone for your name? Aditi. Welcome. Very, very nice. And you're from Reading too, I'm assuming? Wow. You're with them. We got it. The them pack. Great. Wonderful. Wonderful. Thank you for coming. Thank you so much. We will definitely connect after the program so we can exchange contacts and have you know more what's happening at ISKCON of Harrisburg. Wonderful. Thank you so much. Before we end, I would like to request devotees that we have Chanamrit right here, which is the bathing water of Nitai Gaurachandra, Maha. So please, before you go down, please take Didi Darshan, take the Chanamrit, and then enjoy the feast. But before that, we'll say the prasadam praise, and then we'll go from there. Hare Krishna.
Mahaprasade Govinde Namo Brahmani Vaishnave Salpa Punyavatam Rajan Vishasneva Jayate Sharira Vidyajal Jarendriha Tahe Kal Jive File Vishai Sagare Tara Madhya Jivayati Lava Maya Sudharmati Take Takatim Samsare Krishna Bharadaya Mai Kori Vara Jiva Jai Sa Prasadana Dilo Bhai Se Annamrita Pao Radha Krishna Guna Gao Preme Rakosi Chaitanya Nitai Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Jai Jai Sri Radhe Shyam Jai Jai Sri Radhe Shyam Jai Jai Sri Radhe Shyam. Please have darshan of the deities and prasadam is served downstairs.